As if the situation for Putin is not dire enough, Russia decides to fine Google $2.5 decillion. Decillion. Okay, I mean, personally, I have never even encountered that number in my entire 22 years of my life on this planet. Like, I haven't even heard of decillion before. The most I've heard of is quintillion, a zillion. I don't know how many numbers or zeros are in that decillion. That means 2.5 followed by 33 zeros. Oh my goodness. Imagine that. I had to pull out my scientific calculator from calculus. Out of my 4 years in college of taking STEM and calculus classes, I have never even encountered anything remotely close to that number. If I was to type it out on my graphic calculator, 2.5 to the 33 powered, and to put it into more perspective, there are roughly 7.5 sextillion grains of sand on Earth, which is 75 followed by 17 zeros. And that doesn't even come close to this $2.5 decillion that Russia is trying to issue to Google. So that's 17 zero. This 2.5 decillion is like 34 zero. That's literally not even close to half of it. If Google was to continue its current revenues and profits, it would take them roughly 33.8 quintillion years to pay that fine. And I don't even know, the universe is only like 11 billion years old. So we're talking about till the end of the universe that they'll be able to finish off paying this fine. Imagine how ridiculous that is. Like, to put it in perspective, the whole entire world GDP added together, roughly $100 trillion, and that does not even make a slight dent in this number. It's not even like 0.001% of this sillion number. Like, that's how big we're talking about. And I don't know. I think Vladimir Putin's getting pretty desperate. The only thing that I can find that is kind of remotely close to this 2.5 decillion numbers is the amount of bacteria are on Earth. So according to current estimates, there are approximately 5 million trillion bacteria on Earth. That's 10 to the 30, which is basically like 10 followed by 30 zeros. And that's almost close to this 2.5 decillion number. However, in the grand scheme of things, in a number that large, having a zero added to the end is actually kind of a big deal. So you're missing 4 more zeros here. Hey, sounds like Putin is really desperate for money. I mean, he's already asking North Korea to send troops to the front lines at Ukraine. Alright, so let's talk about why Russia decided to do this. And spoiler alert, it's not because Google made a dent in the window at the Kremlin. So, some of the story, it all happened back in March of 2022 when the invasion of Ukraine happened. So, YouTube decided it will block any channels associated with Russian state-run media, including RT and Sputnik, for publishing content about Russia's invasion of Ukraine that violates the platform's policies for content that denies, minimizes, and trivializes well-documented violent events. Russia began issuing Google daily fines of 100,000 rubles after the Russian invasion of Ukraine, after they decided to block their state-run media. And on top of that, those fines would double each and every week. So up until now, looks like the fines have doubled up to this 2.5 decillion dollars number. I mean, I don't know what Putin thinks he's gonna get out of this. I don't even think he's even getting a penny from Google. Google is not even gonna give him a penny. So to sum things up, if you thought your bank account overdraft fee was crazy enough, just remember it could be worse. It could be this 2.5 decillion dollars in overdraft fees. But in all seriousness, if you see ads in every YouTube video in every second, here on out, now there you go. Now you know why. So what do you guys think? Will Google decide to pay a little bit of this fine, or even like a fraction, or even, a couple thousand, or even millions of dollars? Or decide to just tell Russia to stick it up their ass and just give the middle finger to Putin? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And also, if you guys have any other headlines or news you guys want me to commentate on, feel free to drop it down in the comments. there you guys go. And I hope you all stay safe out there and see you guys next time.